Welcome to Profieltraders. This is Reza, January 29th. We are looking at a chart of ES. So Friday evening, the Bank of Japan announced a package of stimulus which is now called negative interest rates, meaning that now if you want to hold cash in bank in Japan, you have to pay the bank money. That is what called interest, negative interest rates. And this is basically to discourage every single body or company or whatever to hold cash, and is pretty much forcing them to take their cash and speculate with the money which is basically injected into the market. Yet another, in my opinion, completely crazy measures by a bunch of desperate central bankers that are absolutely obsessed with what behavior the stock market is having, and their monetary policies are no longer based on the economy or anything else but to create fuel for the casino to keep on going higher and higher and higher. So when the announcement came, market exploded up into the overnight, went rotational up there for a while, but then when Friday we opened, there was absolutely zero hesitation within the first half hour to push price outside the 1900, the level of resistance that I gave you previously, and hold its ground at the very top of the range of the first half hour. And then after that, once the breakup was confirmed, a whole bunch of new money came into the market, creating a massive rally to the upside. Now if we go back to another chart which I showed you long ago, I told you that we were in an uptrending channel, and if I was going to take the last leg up from down here 1805 to the top of 1904 or whatever that top is, and project that length to the upside from this low, which is represented by this line, market was calling for an upside objective of 1950, which is also going to be more or less the touch of the upper range of the channel. At that point, 1950 also being a retest of this top here, in my opinion, it's going to encounter significant resistance. Has anything changed big picture? Absolutely nothing. The fundamentals of the economy are extremely weak across the globe. As you witnessed with Amazon, the biggest retailer in the world, the stock was at $650 in Thursday, and Friday it dropped to $550 and it closed at $586, a massive drop. And you look at the numbers and the earnings from many other corporations, included Apple, nothing exciting is on the horizon, and this kind of short-lived rallies due to outside events and outside news such as Federal Reserve manipulation of the markets never ever last forever. So overall it is still very weak. On a daily chart as well, it is looking very weak. Yes, we do have a double top, double bottom here, but there is a long way to go and retrace the whole leg down from the previous drop. So this could be nothing but a very standard push to the upside because of a very oversold market. And as you can see below down there as well, below down there, there is very little follow through with the effective volume, confirming that there was a big buying interest coming into the market. It doesn't show that at all. So be very careful that if this was a one-time event due to Federal Reserve manipulation, that the whole deal can disappear as fast as it went up. It could come back as fast down. But obviously now what used to be resistance is now support. As long as it comes down, holds itself at 1912.5 to 1910, we could then go back up for another retest of the high. If we do not pull back down and continue this way up, 1950, 1955 should be a superb area of resistance. So for the time being, all eyes on 1913 to 1910 as the first area of support, and resistance 1915, 1955. Now for crude, last daily chart showed that we did break to the upside out of this consolidation, and as we did break to the upside out of this consolidation, now market is in a stage of pause, trying to figure out if this, like ES, is nothing but an oversold rally, which then should encounter significant resistance at 35 and then come back down for a touch of 30, or if really they want to take it up a notch higher, and if they do that, we could go on to 38, 38.5 on the daily. So far it seems like it has stabilized itself a little bit from those days where it was melting down on a daily basis. It has found a little bit of a support. Now we need to see if this support will be sustained or not. But if you look at the fundamentals, the Iranian mullahs are now allowed to sell 500,000 barrels a day on the open market. The Saudis and everybody else badly in short of cash should probably have no incentive to reduce or shrink their production. In terms of demand, there is really not much of an increase in demand, since every single economy around the world is still very weak. So this also will be very volatile, and if we continue not to be able to push this thing back up above the high of today of 34.45 or 32.42 to 34.50, if we remain Sunday night below 34.50, I'm suspecting that during the session of Monday we are going to see a retracement back down. In terms of support number one right now becomes at 33.25. If 33.25 doesn't hold, next level of support should be 33 even, and past 33 we are looking at 32.68, and if we don't stop at 32.68, then most likely price is going to go towards 32 even. So keep a very close eye on what ES is going to do as well, because it looks to me that based on their daily chart and everything else, they are very much so correlated with each other. So this was Reza with Profile Traders. If you wish to learn market profile and join my trading room, you can get the package from my website profieltraders.com. Have a great weekend. Talk to you Monday.